Coming up today on Houston Life, from cancer survivor to thriving hair care mogul, meet the local woman who's helping others reclaim their crowns. And the Houston Ballet is going virtual with their In Good Company series. We're going to take you to the stage with a performance long gone. Plus, we're celebrating the Jewish holiday of Passover with a special homemade matzo soup recipe.
It's the perfect day to enjoy a picnic and a movie here at Levy Park, and partnering up with the Love Shack. We're going to give you all the information about their event. All of that and more today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Oh, TGIF, guys. Happy Friday. It's March 26th. I'm Courtney Savala, and in for Derek today.
Hey, guys, it's Lauren Kelly. I'm so happy to be here, and it's so funny because sometimes when I'm in for you, Courtney, I'm on your side.
Right.
But then today I feel backwards because I'm on Derek's
It's
side.
a little strange, right? When you're used to sitting somewhere.
Yes,
I know.
okay.
Well, you look fabulous, girlfriend.
Thank you. You too.
And I will say, we planned it.
This is the only time in my life I will ever match you, Courtney Zavala.
Oh,
I can
stop.
say this is the same outfit that I have as Courtney in my closet.
I know, we match leopard a lot,
Yes.
and purple. You like
Yes.
to wear a lot of purple, but we are shouting out to our Cougs, our men's basketball team. They are getting ready to hit the Sweet 16 tomorrow, of course, against Syracuse. And by the way, I mean, in case you're, sleeping under a rock, you don't know this. U of H ranked, they're seeded #2.
I know, it's amazing.
It's amazing. I'm so excited. Typically on campus is Wear Red Day.
Right.
So we just like to get into it. Of course, the game is tomorrow at 8:55 p.m.
Okay.
But some fun facts, right?
Okay.
The last time Syracuse played Houston.
Oh, when? I have no idea.
It was a minute. It was a minute.
It's been quite, I don't know.
1982.
Oh, that was the year that I was born.
Was it really?
That was 39 years ago.
Yeah, girl. Hakeem and Clyde were on the team. I mean, that was the last time they played each other.
Jamma.
Yeah,
That era. Wow.
That era. That was the last time they played. But I have a feeling this ride, and they are playing the best basketball they have played right now in this home stretch, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got to keep our eyes on, is it Dejan Giroux?
Okay.
He was the player with the hip injury that came in and was like, I'm playing even though I'm hurt.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on him. This team's on fire. I love the coach. I love everything U of H, and it's so fun to just see all the red around town.
Just a really nice way to be a Houston sports fan.
Oh,
you
yes.
know?
For one thing, that we can shine a spotlight for our Houston sports fans. Speaking of, I'm going to run out of candles here pretty soon. Carlos
Correa.
and Daniela, we know that you watch Houston Life. We know that you're big fans of the show. This is just us telling you, sign a contract, take the deal.
We really love to keep you here.
We love you.
Yeah, we do.
The rest of H-Town loves you. I don't know what else to say. We can't lose anybody else.
Please stay.
I mean, come on.
I know. And it's kind of weird to see all those jerseys of our past players that are all over the stores now that used to be so hard to get. And now that's all that's there.
I know. They're on clearance.
I know.
Is that it?
It's so sad.
I know. It's tough, I
sure
will
is.
say. But, this is our homage to you,
Yes.
Carlos. Please.
I think the longer we leave it lit, the better.
I agree. I don't want to light any more candles. I'm not going to tell you who else I have. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that. That's it. We're not doing any more. Just stay here.
Well, Courtney, I'm not sure if you saw this, but you know how over the pandemic year, a lot of alcohol was sold to go. A lot of people were doing the drive up and the curbside
That was the
pickup and
best thing that
delivery.
came out of the pandemic, right?
Yes, alcohol to go in Texas might be staying because, it gave an initial approval by the House to legislation on Wednesday that this is going to continue here in the state for restaurants to continue to sell their alcohol to go beyond the pandemic. The bill still does need another vote before it is sent to the Senate. The complete article, we've got it for you at click2houston.com. But it's only beneficial. I mean, if somebody wants a drink, they get it and they take it to their house and they stay there. Right?
I mean, remember bovine and barley? That was back in Orlando's birthday last April is when we kind of discovered these trucks, right, that would deliver. March 18th is when Governor Abbott actually signed that that bill saying allowing restaurants to really find a way to make money, right, when everything was closed.
Right.
And that extension is indefinite, but now everybody's saying, like, we need this actually in a law.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's a great idea.
It's a good moneymaker for these restaurants that are still struggling a year later,
Yeah.
Okay, so are you a leftovers person?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
I eat leftovers, hot or cold. I don't even know how long they've been in the fridge. Why?
Oh, listen to this. Okay, I'm not a good leftovers person.
Okay.
Pizza, yes, but if it's sitting out or if it's about to expire, I'm done. I throw it away. I can't do it. Yeah.
You're going to tell me bad news?
Well, here's the thing. Reader's Digest put out a list of 11 leftovers that can make you sick. There are a few that we found on this list that we think were pretty surprising.
Okay, all right.
The first one, eggs.
Okay, that I don't eat leftover. They don't taste the same to me.
No, like you
Reheated.
make what you eat and throw the rest away, right?
Yes,
I'm not batch cooking eggs.
Okay, all right.
That's because bacteria can basically multiply when it's left at room temperature.
Okay.
How about potatoes?
Oh, I'm guilty. Again, hot or cold potatoes in the box. If it's there, I'm eating it.
Cold potato? What do you mean in the box? Are you
in
doing
the take-home box?
Oh,
no,
in the
it's like
take-home
the
box.
leftover box.
Okay, but we need to worry about bacteria. With
Okay,
this
I know.
It causes botulism, according to the article. Potatoes are also among the foods you shouldn't reheat in the microwave.
Things I'm doing wrong.
I've done that. Okay.
I've done that.
Well, that explains a lot of tummy
all right.
issues.
Okay.
Rice is the other one. I found this one to be really surprising because in order to avoid bacteria growth, you need to put it in the refrigerator quickly.
Rice also doesn't taste the same reheated. So
No,
I usually
it's
won't.
gross.
I won't go back to rice.
But how many times are you eating? You've made rice and it's like on the stove. You know, it's cooled in the pot, and then you put it in the refrigerator.
For sure.
Okay, for the beet lovers out there, this is not good either because it reacts with heat badly.
Okay. I'm not a beet eater.
Oh, I love beets.
You do?
Yeah. I just when I'm done eating them, though, I don't want them again.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
I wouldn't leave those for leftovers.
Now, this next category, I don't know. I don't know where this falls into. Oily foods is what it says.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Oily foods.
Is that like tuna? I don't know.
Oh.
Anything greasy.
Like
Okay.
I will eat like a leftover burger if I have it because it's already.
Are you taking it home?
It's already so soggy when it gets home. I don't know.
No. Okay. All right. When reheating the oily foods, you have to worry about the fumes that are being emitted.
Okay.
If you have to reheat, do it in a low temperature oven.
All right, noted. I'll stop eating leftovers so much cold.
I didn't know, like rice, I would have thought it's totally fine.
Exactly. I don't think about it. I think about it like a 16-year-old boy. All right, and finally, the latest celebrity trend, Courtney, wearing each other's teeth.
What?
Engaged couple Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz are wearing each other's wisdom teeth on a necklace. This is according to her Instagram stories. Nicola gifted Brooklyn, which, by the way, is David Beckham and Victoria Beckham's son, right? So you'd think that she would say no to this. They're wearing matching gold-dipped pendants with their wisdom teeth in it. Brooklyn,
Ew.
of course, son of Victoria and David, and the complete article is on the Page 6 website.
That is so weird. Well, remember Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie? They wore like a vial of blood around their neck when they were married.
Yes.
I actually have my wisdom teeth.
You still have them?
I still have them because listen to this, y'all. I'm like a 1% of people that apparently my orthodontist, I still remember his name, had the brilliant idea of pulling my second molars when I got my braces off.
Before your wisdom teeth had even come in?
And basically he said to my mom, this is going to help her when her wisdom teeth come in. There won't, you know, she's got kind of a small jaw. I'm not going to say a small mouth. No one ever said that. But she has a small jaw. So when her wisdom teeth come in, nothing's going to happen.
Right, you'll have enough space. Oh my God, so he pulled your other molars
So I have my
instead.
wisdom teeth, but I have one wisdom tooth that's literally at the gum line. And do you know how many problems I get on that tooth all the time? Can't pull it, because if you pull it, I have four molars.
Missing. Oh my gosh, I don't have any wisdom teeth, and that's probably why I'm not as wise as you, Miss Courtney Zavala.
No, what do you mean you don't? You had them pulled?
I was not born with any of my wisdom teeth. I know.
They never came in?
No, I'm so strange. I don't know whether to blame my mom's or my dad's side.
That's fascinating.
I don't have them. Yeah.
I feel like we need more information. We'll get
to that.
We need an X-ray.
All right. Still to come, the A-list celebrity that became an A-list wedding crasher. Find out who after the break.
Plus, you could be our next spinner for the Houston Life prize wheel with the chance to win some really great top prizes like a Tiffany's cuff, a $100 gift card to Landry's, or a 2-night getaway to a top-notch hotel. We're spinning when Houston Life returns in 2 minutes.
What you know about me? Just what the people say.
Okay, this next story really does make me smile. I love seeing stories like this where it puts like celebrities into real life situations. Right. Denzel Washington crashed a wedding photo shoot. It happened in New York City's Central Park. He was there shooting a new film when he photobombed the couple. Check it out.
mask on, so how could they even tell it was him, you know?
Oh, come on.
Okay, you're right. It's Denzel. You're right.
I love how he's just sort of like, he's there, you know? Like, I'm here, let's do it. The story, of course, has gone viral, and I just think that is so awesome, especially because he stood there with them.
Of course. There's
you know
a lot
I mean?
of celebs that are like, no, I'm not ready for a photo. I would prefer not to take a picture, right? But it's always so fun to see them.
I think there was also like a Tom Hanks. Somebody said to Tom Hanks, or somebody was like, it was Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Would you mind taking our picture?
Yeah.
And so then like they didn't know it was him, and then somebody figured it out. So it was just kind of like a cute moment.
I love it. I think Bill Murray's done that too.
Love
I think
it.
he's wedding crashed. Yeah.
So you have a story?
So this was back in like 2007. I was at a restaurant for a junket in Los Angeles, and I'm always on the prowl, like, who can I see? Who can I see? Lo and behold, Lance Bass. And so look, I understand and I respect that celebrities are eating, so I waited for him to take the last bite, put his silverware down, and then I was like, bye guys, I'm going to get a photo.
I'll be right back.
And so I did, and I was like, please let him say yes, because he was my favorite in Sinker. And look at that. He let me take a photo.
Oh, Lauren Kelly.
That is from an actual camera with a flash and a battery.
That you had to develop?
Yeah.
It actually went to a dark room. I love that. What does that even mean? I have no idea.
I don't know. It was just
a great story.
Yeah, it's super fun. So that's why we want to ask you, have you ever had a celebrity encounter? Of course, we want to hear about it. Head over to the Houston Life TV Facebook page and share your stories. Bonus points for pictures.
Oh my gosh, there's tons of responses right now. I can't wait to get through it. Okay, well, Levy Park and the Love Shack, one of my favorite places, actually two of my favorite places, they're rolling out their new picnic and movies activities for families to enjoy this spring.
Yeah, Joe Sam has a look at what's included with this picnic. What do you have in there, Joe? What's going on?
I don't know, something like...
Well, there's some great things that's happening, Courtney and Lauren. As you can already see, everybody's enjoying this beautiful day out here. There's some mini golf going, there's Frisbee, and we are here right now at Levy Park and the Love Shack. They're in partnership right now with this amazing picnic and movie. So we're gonna go head over and speak with the general manager, Steve, to talk about the picnic that they have going on. There's some really cool stuff that's inside the picnic basket for you to get that good appetite that you have going. So Steve, thanks for having us here.
Yes.
We want to talk all about this here. It is a beautiful day out here, and we have a full spread. Tell us, what do we get within this picnic?
Well, right here you have the fried chicken that's battered right behind us. You have some potato salad and some smoked whitefish dip made at Woodshed Restaurant. And it all comes in the picnic basket, and you can enjoy it in the park.
So you get all of this together, and this is such a cool thing to bring people back out to enjoy the outdoors. They can socially distance. Tell us, why did you guys decide to do this here and bring it here to Levy Park, because it's such a beautiful park?
Well, as the park opens up, what's better than fried chicken in the summer? So that was the kind of impetus to get us started with this.
This is really, really cool. And then one thing that I love is that there are several activities that people can do here. Is there any type of registration that they have to go through, any type of tickets that they have to get? How do they get this picnic pass?
What they can do is they can order from right behind us, or they can order online.
There we go. Really simple, really easy. But so now the true test is to go ahead and taste this out. They can get this hot or cold, so we got to get the crunch in. Let's see if you guys know what you're doing. Y'all hear that? That means it's good. Good chicken for this picnic here. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the movies that they're going to be having here at Levy Park in partnership with the Love Shack. Some really great things happening for your entire family to enjoy.
All right, Joe, thanks so much. Day to be outside.
Oh, yeah.
Lauren, you know what this groovy music means? Costume change at 3:14. It's time now for the Houston Life Prize Wheel, where you can spin to win.
Absolutely. It's your chance to win some great prizes, like a Tiffany's cup valued at over $1,400, or the new prize added this week, a 2-night stay at the George and College Station from the Valencia Hotel Group. Go
Fabulous, fabulous prizes. And spinning to win today, we have Kim Lido joining us from the Heights.
Hi.
Awesome. So you're joining us from the Heights, and what do you got your eye on here on the wheel?
That Tiffany thing.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
See, it's blank.
Yes, it's bare, and you need a cuff.
There.
All right,
It would be
well,
beautiful.
we appreciate you tuning in from the Heights on this Friday. Are you ready to spin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. Lauren Kelly,
All
give
right,
it a whirl.
big money. Here we go.
Yes, yes, yes.
Come on.
No whammies, no
For
whammies.
Kim.
Let's go.
Oh! Kim! Kim, it's for you!
Oh my gosh! Kim!
Ask
awesome. Congratulations.
Yay, I'm excited.
Yay!
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. And
Thank
you know
you,
what?
you too.
Your chance to spin and win live on the show. All you have to do is join KPRC2's Insider program.
And you want to be like Kim and win big? It's free to join. There will be great perks like the opportunities to share feedbacks with us, discounts, giveaways, etc. And all you need to do is head to clicktohouston.com/insider for your chance to win big with the Houston Life prize wheel, just like Kim did. Woo! We love you, girl. Thank you so much for watching, and congratulations. That cuff.
Look at that.
We'll pry it off of her. Don't worry. We have another costume change, don't we?
We sure do.
When we come back, we have a great story, how a local woman's battle with cancer inspired her to start a successful hair care business.
And later in the show, we are premiering an exclusive release of the performance Long Gone from the Houston Ballet's In Good Company series. Stay right there. Houston Life is coming right back. Welcome back. Well, we're continuing our celebration of Women's History Month by shining a spotlight on a local business owner who is a true testament to the strength and resiliency of women.
After battling cancer, Tanika Randall reclaimed her crown by creating a hair care line that's now helping others do the same.
My name is Tanika Randall, and I am the founder and owner of T's Hair Secret. In 2011, I was finally about to graduate from nursing school. I was in my last semester of nursing school in April of 2011. I thought I was just really stressed out, but I ended up going to the hospital and found out, no, I actually had cancer. It was crazy. Even looking back, I was basically withering away. And of course, my hair started falling out. I always have been a hair person. And so I tell people I had a harder time losing my hair than I actually had with having cancer. My faith is really strong, so I knew I was going to be okay. I wasn't afraid to die, but I had a problem with my hair falling out. So I had a hair oil I already had, so I was in the hospital. I was that special person. Even though my hair was falling out, I still was in the hospital like massaging my scalp and rubbing this oil on my head because I found that it was helping me. Moisturizing conditioner I'm working on. Look at how that hair looks. I really always loved like researching like essential oils and everything. So I would make my own blends with like peppermint oil, lavender oil, like all of that. And I had been using it on my hair for about a year, even before getting sick. And everybody was like, T, what is your secret? Like, what is going on with your hair? And I found that I started giving it to other people, or like telling my mom or all these people, oh, like this what I'm doing, try it out. And other people was liking it too. Yeah. This how I came out, I'm like, it's cute. I know that me having cancer, I know it wasn't even about me. Like, I feel that in my heart, that I went through that so I could help other people. And I didn't know what that path was going to lead to, but I know this is part of that path.
No one ever knows the magic in your hair. Turn around, let's see.
Look how
magic hair.
Let's see how long.
Hold your head up straight. Wait.
I want all women, girls, little girls, older women, no matter how old you are, like if you're still here, like you're here for a reason. So I want you to keep fighting and keep striving to reach whatever goal that is you have for yourself, because you can do it. You just have to believe it and never give up on yourself, like never.
So incredibly inspirational. She's beautiful inside and out. And T is joining us now with more about her journey, along with her beautiful daughters, twin daughters, right? I believe those are your twins.
Yeah, twins.
Wonderful. I know those are your youngest. You're actually a mom of 4. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. And T, I have to tell you, I mean, you know, married, 4 kids, 5 rounds of chemo, beat cancer. You know, there's so many other things going on in your life when this is happening. I love how honest you were about how real you felt and scared you felt when you actually started to lose your hair as part of your identity.
Yeah, that was crazy, because at first I thought it was like would be prideful to even feel that way, or like vain. But I'm like, no, like, you know, as women, like our hair is our crown. And it was a big deal. I was scared. I was like, I'm going to be ugly. I have a big head. So I was not happy about that. I knew I was going to be okay. I knew God had me. So I wasn't worried about that part. But my hair, it was a big deal.
Well, T, you could never be ugly. Let's just clip that right out of the way. But let's talk about T's hair secret. How did you kind of come up with this and test the product until you found the right one?
Yeah, well, at first, before I even had cancer, I was already like a person like mixing different oils and stuff together. So once I was diagnosed, I just became more serious about doing research. And when people started asking me for the hair products years later, I just really went to, I call them Uncle Google. I just went to Uncle Google and started really researching and like testing like all these different formulas and giving it to people to try. And I was like, and we were the test subjects also.
Right. Well, your hair is beautiful. Your girl's hair is beautiful. I love the before and after, sort of that testimonial when you took us through that journey from the beginning. Clearly what you have and what you've packaged is really making a difference. Let's go through a demo because I know you're going to show us some things on how to use the products, right?
Yeah, so we have an adult and a kids line, but come on, Taylor, I'm gonna use you real fast. But I'm gonna use like one of the products I always use to refresh their hair is our Quench Hydrating Spray. This is like a really good spray that's really good for like detangling your hair and everything. So in the morning or like before it's time to go to school, I just spray some of this on their hair. And then I just like work it in. This helps like after washing to like help detangle your hair and everything. And it's really, really hydrating. And it's packed with like vitamins and nutrients to help hydrate and moisturize your hair. Then we always use our Quench Daily Cream. And this is like a really thick, but it's like a daily moisturizing cream that I use. Like that's on my hair right now and on their hair. And I use that before I twist their hair. Most of the time their hair is in twist, how Talia's hair is right here. But sometimes I take it apart and then it looks how my hair and how Taylin's hair look. And then our hair and scalp oil, this is our holy grail. This is the product that started it all. This is that product that I massage this on my scalp every day. I tell everybody massage your scalp because it helps with that circulation. You know, it helps to improve that. And we also have a kids oil too for the kids. We also have hair supplements, some hair gummies that everybody loves.
T, I love that she's starting her daughters with this so young. It's like a good hair regime just from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And it's so wonderful.
This is all they know. We've been doing this. They were 1 year old when we started the brand, so they don't know anything else.
Right. And it's so good to keep the hair moisturized, even if you're not experiencing hair loss, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Even if you're not experiencing hair loss, it's important to keep your hair hydrated and moisturized because even if your hair is growing, I found a lot of people, they'll say, oh my God, my hair is not growing. And I asked them, or like say if a lady has a relaxer, I'm like, well, how often do you relax your hair? And she's like, oh, I do it every 2 or 3 months. I'm like, well, why are you relaxing your hair if your hair isn't growing? And they're like, oh, because I have new growth. It's like, because your hair is breaking off.
Yes,
and that's the big problem. If you're not keeping your hair properly hydrated, it's going to break off at the ends and you're not going to see the growth.
Absolutely. Well, we are so proud to share your story today. And also, I love that your girls are bookending with you, Taylin and Talia. Beautiful hair and beautiful ladies inside and out. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Sure. Houston Life special offer code, also 25% off your order through March 31st. Just use the promo code Houston Life when you order.
Absolutely. Great stuff. And what a great story, right?
I love it.
I think so many people can relate to T.
For sure.
Well, when you can find T's hair care tips plus a way to connect with her on our website, HoustonLife.tv.
Wonderful. Well, coming up, matzo ball soup making with my fam just in time for Passover. It was crazy.
Cute.
I'll show you our recipe complete with all the craziness and cuteness that goes on in our kitchen.
And we're going to get a check of what Keith, Christine, and Justin have coming up for the news at 4. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes. Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Lauren back with you. She's in for Derek today on this Friday. We're repping the Cougs.
Cougs ladies in the house.
I mean, this is such a fun show today.
I know. I love it.
And I love this topic.
Oh, it's so great. And the responses have been so great.
I know. It's been so good. So we need to check in and see what you had to say about our question of the day.
Okay. Well, we asked, share your celebrity encounters with us. Here is what you had to say. Tanya says, Tyrese Gibson and I met him at a restaurant. He came over and and pose for a picture.
Can we just talk about, this looks like a couple out to dinner.
I thought that
I mean,
was
they're
her
both
husband.
super happy.
Right.
They're like, you know, they're like, no big deal. NBD.
No.
Just hanging out with Tyrese. I love it. Marty writes in, I had the privilege of emceeing a show for Mr. Leslie Jordan. We had lunch that day, shared many stories and lots of laughs. I bet he's a gem.
Oh,
now
so
that looks
funny.
like it's like a family
That
photo.
looks like like a promo shot, right, for a sitcom.
Oh my gosh, these photos are great.
All right, April says, I worked as an actress in Utah. One of my favorite sets was Yellowstone, being a physical therapist patient, and spent 5.5 hours in the pool with Kevin Costner.
What?
And you got out?
Wow, April, you win the
really awesome.
contest today. That is a good one. That's a really good one. And we have one more from Angela. She says Earl Campbell at the Hilton of Americas when Houston hosted the Super Bowl. That is a sweet picture for sure.
What a great photo.
Oh, I love these. There's tons of comments, so head over to our Facebook page. There's lots of good ones in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in now with Keith, Christine, and Justin for a look at what they have coming up at 4. Guys, any celeb sightings?
Those are some
Keith
great pictures
Garvin, man, I'm so excited. I get to sit next to this guy every day.
Hanging out with you guys all the time, my gosh.
I was going to say the one and only KG over here.
Oh, I wish.
I will tell you, I have one. Remember when the Super Bowl was here a couple years ago in Houston, right? I was over at NRG and I was doing live shots for a party that Guy Fieri was hosting, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And it was that Sunday before the game, and he was about 30 minutes late, and we kept like having to delay, and I said, look, he's not here. I don't know what you guys want me to do. Finally gets there, he comes over to me, gives me a big bear hug, and he goes, hey, man, no hard questions today. I'm really hungover. I was like,
because we were going to talk about splitting atoms.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll tell you what.
Bloody Mary.
2 Bloody Marys later, and he was flowing with the questions.
Oh, good stuff.
Life of the party.
Fun stuff.
So, happy Friday. Great to see
Yeah.
you, ladies. And Justin, man, what a nice day.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's so nice outside. If you haven't hit a patio yet today, do it this evening. Look at this. This is from right here at Channel 2. We've got no problems expected. In fact, traffic's a little bit of a mess out there this afternoon. Be ready for that. We'll kind of keep a watch on it. But even down in towards Galveston, the island, nice east wind. It's got us at around 74 degrees. So we've got, this is probably some of the warmest spots that some folks have seen so far this spring, into the mid-80s. And do expect to see a bit of a cool down tonight, but still fairly mild. I do think we're going to see some fog as we head in towards tomorrow morning, so be ready for that. Otherwise, here's your weekend headlines. Nice evening. We'll talk more about coming up at 4 o'clock, those weekend showers. It's not going to be major, but they will be out there at times. So we'll kind of plan your weekend around that. And then, of course, Easter's coming up as well, guys. We'll get into that Easter forecast. You got to get ready. The question is, will the chocolate melt as the Easter Bunny hides it outside? We looking at one of those kinds of Easters, or are we going to be a little cooler? I'll have that coming up.
All right. I'm certainly hoping for the latter, but I guess we'll see. Justin, thank you. And here's a look at some of the other stories we're covering for you this afternoon at 4 o'clock. A delegation of U.S. senators are in southern Texas at the border with Mexico today, getting a firsthand look at the border crisis there. KPRC has comprehensive live team coverage starting at 4 o'clock with investigator Robert Arnold and our colleague anchor Chris Gutierrez.
Also at 4, you will hear about a man who spent 169 days hooked up to a lung machine after getting COVID-19. He's now received a double lung transplant at Houston Methodist. More on his long road to recovery and the interesting way he's being treated.
And get ready to pay up. A popular streaming service is actually increasing their monthly rate. Just how much more it'll cost you to stream some of your favorite shows and movies, you guys. So certainly a lot coming up at 4 o'clock today.
I don't like that story. I don't like that one.
I know.
Gotta pay to play.
We'll see you in a bit, guys.
That's just when you get on your friend's account and you're like, oh, we're
Oh, great, Justin. Email Jay Stapleton at... All right, guys, we'll see you in less than 30.
All righty.
Well, the Jewish holiday of Passover begins at sundown tomorrow evening and ends on Sunday, April 4th. The main ritual of Passover is a Seder, a festive meal that involves storytelling and traditional foods, including matzo ball soup. I managed to wrangle up some of my nieces and nephews to show you guys how our family tries to make the delicious dish.
What are we making?
Some matzo ball soup.
Where do we eat matzo ball soup?
On
Passover.
Passover.
Passover! You made it on there? Oh, yeah, that's good. Good job.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gotta get it all in there, right? We're about to make our matzo ball. Did everybody wash their hands? Bless you. It's not sneeze in.
Happy Passover, y'all! Happy
What a mess.
Oh, no,
What a
I'm
mess.
amazed you got anything done. I loved it, though. And honestly, the sneeze made me laugh.
Well, Courtney, since my niece Madeline accidentally sneezed in the batch of matzo ball soup that we were making, I wanted you to try it. So we called our friends over at Katz's Deli. Big thanks to our really good friend Barry Katz, who sent over some delicious matzo ball soup. Theirs, by far, behind my grandmother's, is what I think is the best in town. So if you want to taste it, it's delicious.
Absolutely.
My
We love
sisters-
Katz's.
Yeah, oh, and they also have the new dessert if you want to taste it. It's like a chocolate truffle cheesecake. It's fabulous. It's brand new to the menu too. I'll put a photo of that. But if you want my sister's very simple matzo ball soup recipe, it's online at HoustonLife.tv.
I love that you shared that. That is so
Sure.
sweet. It seems very labor intensive.
It can be. Like I said, my grandmother, who used to make it from scratch, would spend hours in the kitchen making hundreds of matzo balls for the entire family.
Yeah.
We would have, 30 plus people over at one person's house, and there are ways to simplify it now.
Oh, this is so good.
Good. I'm so glad you like it.
Thanks for not serving the sneezers.
No
I appreciate
problem.
it.
L'chaim.
I love it. Well, enjoy, and thanks so much. I love seeing your family, too,
Thank
and
you.
celebrating Passover as well. After the break, we're chatting with one of the dancers from the Houston Ballet to learn more about their virtual series. It's called In Good Company.
Well, for now, let's check back in with Joe
They'll
Sam,
slide down
who
with
is
the Zoom.
live
Come
at
on.
Levy Park. What's going on, Joe?
Hey, you guys, we're having a great time out here. I got my friends here with me. You guys ready to go down? Let's do it. Woo! Yeah! We're talking about their family movie night they're going to be having here at the park when we come back here on Houston Life. It's going to be fun for the entire family.
Well, the Houston Ballet continues their commitments to creativity while away from the stage.
Their new series, In Good Company, sets dance to music by the Dead South. And joining us now to tell us more about these virtual performances is Houston Ballet's own Fernando Martin Gullens. Welcome to the show. Great to see you, Fernando.
Hi, thanks for having me.
This must be a really exciting time. I know this performance is virtual, but it's a way for you to be on stage and be able to share these performances with all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of those things that's super important to us there at the Houston Ballet. So our mission is just to inspire lasting love and appreciation of dance. And a big part of that is through our performances. And obviously, through these times of trial, we've had to kind of modify our approach. And so now we're trying to do that through these digital releases.
Wonderful. Well, tell us a little bit about In Good Company.
Yeah, sure. So as you already said, they're set to the music of the Dead South, which is an acoustic quartet based out of Saskatchewan. And we're doing our pieces to 11 of their songs, which we are releasing every week all the way through April. So I know that hopefully we might be able to see one today. Yeah, so obviously they're nice and short, and each one is a bit different. Yeah, one of the most interesting things that for me has been the process of getting it on film.
Right.
That's obviously something that's a bit different for us than the usual stage setting.
Yeah, actually getting used to like a videographer right in your face as you're performing. I mean, you don't think about that for the ballet, right, or a performer on stage. One thing I noticed in that video, Fernando, what we're looking at behind the scenes is you see everybody with shields and face masks and things like that. So obviously, you still have to go through all these guidelines safely while recording.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's been another thing that's been really important to us there at the Houston Ballet. It's just safety, because we know that as a community, we have to protect each other. And so we've taken extensive steps in order to protect the safety of the dancers as well as the production staff, all of which has been overseen very graciously by those at Methodist. So I definitely extend my sincerest gratitude to them for helping us along the way.
Fernando, you're a part of the Corps de Ballet. What does that mean?
Yeah, so I like to think we're the backbone of the company. Core meaning oftentimes we'll do a lot of the group work in the back. So if you see a lot of group dances, that's all us. So here you can see a bunch of dancers all in class together. Actually, that's me.
They didn't tell you we were putting that picture up, huh? Well, it's so phenomenal and learning, you know, because you're a company, so there's so many more people, you know, to put these productions together. How long have you been part of the ballet, Houston Ballet?
So this is actually my 4th season. This was my first ever professional company that I joined. I graduated from the Royal Ballet School in 2017, and I joined just after.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I
Okay.
always find it fascinating. We have to know, how did you get into the ballet?
Yeah.
What made you get into it?
Well, you'll find that my story is not unique. I had an older sister, and she danced, and I had a lot of energy, and I thought I would try it out.
Well, and look at it fit. That is so awesome. Okay, this is a little bit off topic, maybe off script, but Fernando, you know, all of us during the pandemic, I mean, honestly, I feel like I've been eating chips and queso and Oreos, and not in the corner, just out. I can't stop. So have you had like a quarantine food, or did you binge on anything? What'd you do?
No, actually, I would say maybe if I had to name one thing, it would be smoothies, which is probably the most underwhelming answer ever.
Courtney, you saw his figure, right? You saw the photos.
Well, I'm just wondering.
Well, I know that many assume that dancers may be very obsessive over their diet or things like that. I eat a ton, so a smoothie is just a way for me to get in a lot of those nutrients and stuff to keep me in good working nick.
Well, Fernando, how can others support the ballet?
Oh, well, yeah, thanks for asking. So we would love it if our supporters could express that support through social media. If you like the projects that we're putting out, please share them with your friends and family. That's huge for getting it out there. Yeah, so you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all at Houston Ballet.
We love it. And thank you so much for joining us today. We love learning more about you and, of course, about this new virtual performance as well. Great to see you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And you can learn more about Houston Ballet's In Good Company on their website at houstonballet.org.
So cute. And right now we have the exclusive premiere from In Good Time series of the ballet performance of Long Gone.
I'll be gone for so long. Don't you come around. Don't you come around. I'll be gone for so long. Don't you come around. Follow me right up the tree and all the way down to Tennessee. Oh no, 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 no. It's time to give it
Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, there's a lot of great things happening in Houston, including Levy Park's movie night, which is where we are right now, getting ready to talk all about it. It has come back for the spring, and we are so excited to have Stephanie with us to let us know all about these amazing movies that families are going to be able to come and enjoy. So tell us a little bit about it, Stephanie.
Thank you. Yeah, we're so excited you're here. Tonight we are showing Trolls World Tour. The movie is starting at 7:30. We have these wonderful social distancing squares out on the lawn as well, so each household can pick a spot and remain a safe distance from other guests. And we have this big screen that's setting up right now, so we have an amazing view and great sound for this fantastic animated movie sponsored by Texas Children's Hospital.
Now, how often is this going to be happening? Because this is not the only night. You guys are going to be doing this consistently.
Yeah, we do them the last Friday of every month, so we have a handful more coming up. We have them planned out through June, so we have some more exciting titles coming up. Captain Marvel, Dora the Explorer, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
What?
So lots of great titles that are coming up that are wonderful for all ages.
And also wonderful for all ages are all the other activities and programs that they're going to have happening here at Levy Park. Quickly tell us a little bit about some of those programs that you guys offer, because there's so much to do here.
So much to do always, and especially when you're here at movie night, other things you can really easily enjoy is the Children's Park that just opened Monday.
Oh, that slide was so much fun.
So it's a great spot to go and play on. We also have some of our passive amenities like our arts and games carts where people can just come and grab some supplies or a game to play while they're out here in the park. And throughout the week, we have a full calendar that you can find at levyparkhouston.org with all of our other free programming, Tai Chi, Zumba, Vibrate Sound Therapy, just all sorts of fun stuff completely free to the public.
Stephanie, thanks so much for having us here, and thanks so much for putting this here for families to come out and enjoy. It is going to be a great night, and also you can go and get that picnic at the Love Shack before you come on out here to watch your movie. So you're going to have food, movie. What better way to kick off your weekend? But right now, we're going to have all that information up on our website, HoustonLife.tv as well. But Lauren, Courtney, what a beautiful day it is to come out and enjoy family movie night here in Levy Park.
I love Levy Park, and those squares on the grass for the movies, that's perfect. What a great idea. Thank you, Joe.
Good stuff, and I love Love Shack, too. Love
Yes.
Love Shack,
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Love, Chef Tim Love, we love him. Lots of loves there. After the break, a look at what's coming up on Monday's show, including two locals making it big on Bravo.
But first, let's check in with Kevin Frazier for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Kevin.
Lauren and Courtney tonight on ET, our Whoopi Goldberg exclusive, what she's saying about Sister Act 3. Plus, we're with country music stars Kane Brown and Chris Young. Then our Friday flashback with Vanessa Williams. You don't want to miss it. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. Now, sit tight. Houston Life. We'll be right back.
Coming up on Monday's Houston Life, we're catching up with two talented local chefs competing on the sizzling new season. Cannot wait.
Woo!
Of Bravo's culinary competition, Top Chef.
Yes!
So excited.
Me too. Plus, Sherry Shepherd is chatting with me about her new role in the Netflix film A Week Away. Check this out. Hear how she almost set her hair on fire.
What?
On the set of the summer camp-based movie.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She is so fun. Talk about a female power-packed show on Monday.
It's gonna be good.
That's gonna be awesome. Okay, we want to share a few more of our viewer celebrity encounters. We're gonna start with Tracy. This is a big conversation on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Check this out. Friend of the show here.
Oh.
Tracy writes in, a friend's mom worked for Walmart when I was in high school. We went up there to see her, and Mario Lopez was signing autographs.
Oh my gosh!
How
As
cute.
AC Slater, probably, right?
Yes.
Jennifer writes in, Astros Hall of Famer Craig Biggio in Round Top, Texas. I happened to be eating a snow cone. Ignore the blue.
The blue lips?
I wish I had been wearing my Astros shirt.
Oh, I love Craig
Great
Biggio.
photo.
That is awesome. And the snow cone lips are perfect.
I know,
Wait
Jen.
a minute. Who are these people? Look at Sandra writes in, my friend Caroline, Baker, Ivy, and I ran into our favorite celebs, Courtney and Derek. I remember y'all at the Spring Nutcracker Market in 2019. I remember this photo. That is so fun.
I love
Well, thanks for
it.
putting us in that category.
Oh, one more from Sydney. Backstreet's back. All right.
Oh my
look
gosh,
at
that's
that.
a Backstreet sandwich right there.
That is a big group hug. I
That is
love that.
amazing. I was telling Lauren when I worked in Chicago, when I was in high school, on Michigan Avenue, and Eric Clapton walked past me.
Where's the photo?
I don't, you know, I mean, that would have been a developed film situation. So
It's here.
It's here. Trust me, it really did happen. Girl, have a great weekend.
You do the same.
And thanks for filling in for Derek today.
Anytime.
Super fun.
Yeah. Go
Love it.
Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Gotta make sure it's the right-
Sweet 16. They're moving on to the Elite 8. I know they are.
Yes.
We'll see you Monday. We're going to send it over to Keith and Christine now.